Hey YouTube, this is DVD of the Dead, and I am going to make a top 5 video. I know y'all don't care by now, but this time I'm gonna tag everyone, okay? But mainly I'm wanting to tag Active07 because he's a really cool guy, and I would really like to know what his top 5 favorite films is. If you keep it classified, that's fine, because I'm not forcing you to make a video of your top 5. And Godfather 4747. Yeah, Godfather 4747. I don't know how you want me to say that. But yeah, he's another awesome guy that I would like to know what his top 5 is. I have a good idea what his number 1 is. It's The Godfather, I'm assuming, because that's his username. But yeah, those are the two main ones I want to tag. And Movie Fanatic 23. I want to tag you too, like, mainly. Those are my 3 main tags. But other than that, everyone feel free to make a response, or you don't have to make a response. Just just upload a video and send it to me. But either way, you're tagged automatically. Like I said, you don't have to. Oh. Sorry, that's weird. I'm right-handed, but every time I hear my phone go off, I grab with my left hand. Like I write with my right hand. I eat with my right hand. I can eat with both hands. I can do like a lot of stuff with my left hand. Well, I'm not gonna tell you guys what else I can do with my left hand. Some of you only some of you got that. Alright, let's get on with the video. Alright, but anyway. Top 5 favorite movies. Alright, number 5. And sadly enough, Citizen Kane is off my top 5. Sorry to say, that is a great movie, but this movie kind of bumped it off the list. And number 5 is Taxi Driver. I am so up and down with this movie. I mean, one minute it'll be number 8, then one minute it'll be on my top 5. But right now, I just got through watching it, and it is on my top 5. I just think this movie is so cool, and this movie really never loses its coolness, and it is a great movie. If you haven't watched it, definitely check it out. I recommend this movie to everyone. I think I've never met a person that hasn't liked this movie, except for the people on IGN. But something weird, me and my friend Dan, which is Tubed Up 909 Part 3, check him out. We have this thing. It's kind of a rival. Well, we don't go on and on about it, but I didn't notice it till now. But he likes Rocky, and I think that's on his top 5. If not, I know he loves the movie. I know he's a big fan of the movie. And Taxi Driver and Rocky came out in the same year, but Rocky won Best Picture, and I think Taxi Driver should have. And that's so weird how this is on my top 5 and Rocky's on his top 5. But hey, Rocky's a great movie, and it is my favorite sport movie. So yeah, check Rocky out and check Taxi Driver out. They're both great movies. But yeah, number 5 is Taxi Driver. It is a great movie. If you haven't watched it, definitely check it out. Okay, number 4, best romance movie ever. Not Titanic, but even better, Casablanca. Yeah, I think this is the best romance movie ever made, and I probably think this is the best movie ever made. It has such a great story, and it's the most cheerful movie I've ever watched. Every time I watch the ending, when it's like the end and plays that music, then as time goes by, I think that's the most cheerful ending ever. Like I've said before, if I murdered somebody and I killed someone and felt down, if I watched this movie, I would feel all good again. This is a really good movie to watch if you're in depression, which I've never came to that point, but yeah. Alright, number 3, which I got this by the recommendations of Tubed Up 909 Part 3, and that's Old Boy. And I gotta say, I'm gonna start buying more movies he recommends me, because I've watched 3, I think, Rick, Old Boy, and wait, what was? Oh yeah, Pan's Labyrinth, and all 3 were great. Old Boy came out the greatest. I mean, it's on my top 5. I just can't get over how great this movie is. It is so great. If you haven't watched it, definitely watch it. In my opinion, it's the best foreign movie ever made. You know, Koreans really got it now. They are making so great of movies, and I think they're going to come out to be better than the Americans. I'm sorry. But yeah, Old Boy is truly amazing. If you haven't watched it, check it out right now. It is a bizarre and deep story. To me, sad. I think it's really sad, and I almost cried. It is a great movie. If you haven't watched it, definitely check it out. In my opinion, it is the best movie of the 21st century, of like the 2000s, or the decade, whatever you want to call it, so far. If you haven't watched it, definitely check it out. And I want to recommend this to Cinema Connection 1. I don't know if he's ever seen it. I'm just assuming he's not, because he's never talked about it, which, he might have, but, if you haven't, dude, definitely check this out. I know you love great movies. If you love City of God, you will love this. I just compared Old Boy to City of God. But yeah, definitely check this out, Cinema Connection 1. Everyone check this movie out. Okay, number 2, which this has always been one of my favorite movies, and is now my favorite war movie ever. Not Saving Private Ryan, but Apocalypse Now. Yeah, I love Saving Private Ryan, but that seems to be everyone's favorite war movie, and I totally disagree. I think Apocalypse Now is the best war movie. And that's why everyone hates me at my new school. Someone was talking about Saving Private Ryan, and I just jumped in and said Apocalypse Now is better, and I got bitched out. So, yeah, that's why I feel so cool on YouTube. I get so many cool comments. People saying, well, some people said I was funny, and no one really says that. But anyway, yeah, Apocalypse Now is truly amazing. I think this is a great movie. I do not like the Redux version. Do not watch the Redux version. Watch the original. Because, the Redux version, what it is basically this, remastered version. It's almost up to 4 hours long. I think it is almost, yeah. It's about 3 hours and something long. And, what Francis Ford Coppola did, he made this movie, and in 2001 he wanted to remaster and add more scenes, which I think they should have just been deleted scenes, not added more scenes. But one thing I did like about the Redux is the extra Brando scenes. I thought they were really good, but other than that, I just didn't care for it. But yeah, Apocalypse Now. A lot of people on IGN say this movie's overrated. And, I mean, critics do give it good ratings, and it sizes up to its ratings, but I think this movie is a little unheard. I don't think it's that popular of a movie, because, everyone I know hasn't heard of it, which that's not, like, a bad thing, because the first time I saw this movie, like, heard of it, was in a magazine at a dentist. I mean, I was just reading the magazine, looking at best war movies ever, and I was hoping Full Metal Jacket would be one. And this was one, and I was like, what the hell? Then I decided to get the movie. And it's on my top 5 now. It is the best war movie. But yeah, Apocalypse Now is a great movie. Alright, but anyway, number 1. I'm pretty sure most of y'all are gonna know what it is. A Clockwork Orange. This movie, every time I watch it, I've watched it at least over 10 times already, and it is just amazing. I mean, most people think it's just about rape and stuff, but I think it's more to it. I think there's a lot of story to it. I think it gets pretty deep, and it didn't disturb me. I actually found the first half enjoyable to watch. And that may sound weird, but I don't know. I just really love Malcolm McDowell's performance as Alex. And my dad tells me the reason I like this movie is because I think it's cool, I'm young, and he thinks this movie is angsty. That is not the reason I like it. If it was just about Alex running around raping and killing people, I would still like the movie. But if there was no story, I wouldn't like the movie. It wouldn't be my favorite, definitely. Because this movie has a lot of story. I've read the book, and I think the movie is better than the book. I think the movie ending is great. When Alex, sorry, my nose just really itches. But yeah, Malcolm McDowell, I think, should have been nominated at least. He should have won, because he did a really great performance, and as y'all know, I love this movie. I recommend this to everyone. Everyone watch this movie right now as I speak. But anyway, yeah, that's my top 5 favorite movies, and just in case, I took a little too long reviewing them, and number 5 was Taxi Driver, number 4 was Casablanca, number 3 was Old Boy, number 2 was Apocalypse Now, and number 1 was A Clockwork Orange. So yeah, right there. But anyway, yeah, as I said at the beginning of the video, I'm tagging everyone to do this, and yeah, my 3 main tags are Movie Fanatic 23, Active 07, and Godfather 4747. So yeah, peace out, YouTube.